Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to do a real quick video here, talk about skin health. So, I live in a high desert, a dry, arid climate with intense sunlight and higher radiation simply because of the elevation I live at. And I have people who always compliment me on my skin, and they say, "Wow, your skin is just amazing. That's awesome." And I was just going to go over some of the things that I think are for good skin care and good skin health. First of all, talk about coconut oil. For you ladies out there, it is the #1 makeup remover in my opinion. You should definitely use it to remove your makeup. You should use it all over your body after you get out of the shower. It's a good way to replace the bacterial coating on your body that protects you from a lot of things, and it's like food for your skin. So if you put too much on, it's not that great for you, but in a very thin layer across your entire body, it is really good for your skin. Your skin loves it and will eat it up. We've used this as a natural diaper cream. I use it on my kids all the time. It puts a protective coating on their bottoms so that they're less complaining when they have a dirty diaper because they're protected, basically. And that's a game changer. Highly suggest that you guys go get some African black soap. This is amazing stuff. I always suggest it to so many people simply because it's an all-in-one. It's as a household cleaner. You can use it as a body wash, a facial wash, shampoo, whatever. It does everything. It's awesome. It's made with mainly a lot of shea butter. And I never get any of the other ones with essential oils in it. There's a couple of options with that, but simply because it's always shipped and stored in a plastic container, and essential oils can actually break down some of those plastics in there, and then it could be a pseudoestrogen, which would affect your hormones, which is not good because everything else around us seems to be affecting our hormones in the first place as well. So this you can get in the liquid like this, or there is a bar out there for that. But this stuff is great for your face. If you're going to wash your face, that's another thing. I rarely wash my face. I pretty much never do. That's one of the things I've done for a long time because your face has a delicate pH balance, and if you can avoid it, the less washing of your face is actually the better for you. So I've also been taking vitamin E. So another thing about the vitamin E is you do want to try and find one that has no soy in it. This has got trace amounts of soy. It doesn't have a ton. It's better for you if you don't. I think this is just a good product anyways. I've been using it, and yeah, there's a lot of things out there that people say, oh, don't take too much vitamin E, but there's this orthomolecular nutrition. Somebody in that field made a study and proved that you could take ridiculous amounts of vitamin E and nobody's going to die from it. So, which is the same with pretty much all supplements out there. You're really not going to die from any of them. I believe on record that's the way it is. If you go to Doctor Yourself and look up any of Andrew Saul's work, he'll show you the records of 0 deaths in 20, 30, however many years we've been recording deaths from supplements or deaths from things of other nature in the medical industry and stuff, and it just doesn't happen. Supplements don't kill anybody. And in those rare cases, this is all according to Andrew Saul, in those rare cases that somebody may have died, it is always like, if it's even a possible suggestion, it's an appended form that it says possibly linked to, but then if you see the appendage it talks about, it's like no chance of it being linked. So anyways, Andrew Saul's got videos on that. Maybe I didn't explain it well, whatever. Go check out dryourself.com. It's awesome. Also, I've got a vitamin C shower filter. I highly suggest it. The Sonaki, I believe is what it's called. They send you these little cartridges, which is like shown at the bottom here. And I would definitely suggest that you get those cartridges, get this filter, and refill it yourself. There's some simple ways that you can do that. We could do that in another video, or you could look up reviews. I think one of these reviewers talked about how he fills them at home and saves tons of money, because like 2 pounds of vitamin C ascorbic acid can be so freaking cheap. But anyways, it's really good for your skin to shower in this stuff. I've got another filter on my shower that just is a carbon filter that removes a lot of other stuff, and I've also filled that myself. Got cheap and expensive activated charcoal carbon filtration. Done that. It's so easy. So this is also a good supplement. I really like this. So argan oil, usually a source from Moroccan argans, which is a type of nut, I suppose. And from my experience, it has a very nice accumulative effect, meaning the more you use, the less you need. And you only need a little squirt anyways, and it goes a really long way. It's like usually both hands and my forearms I can cover entirely with like 1 squirt from this stuff. And they've got some other flavors or scents of this stuff. Scents, not flavors, don't eat this. Of this stuff, and it's like coconut, which is pretty good, and rose, and my favorite is probably the citrus ginger. But anyways, I think this stuff is awesome. One of my favorites. It's good for your hair, your skin, your face. And I use this in place of lotions. I usually don't suggest anybody use lotions simply because lotions are going to be have usually a main ingredient of cetyl alcohol, which is going to exacerbate your skin issues and cause you to become more dependent on it. This, on the other hand, makes you less dependent on it. So one of these little bottles, it's only like 1 fluid ounce, could last you a long time, depending on where your skin health is anyways. So yeah, here's that bar of soap that I was talking about. It doesn't look pretty, so if you found it at your local grocery store, there's a good chance it would rotate out of there very fast, because how ugly it is, it doesn't sell well. That's why they sell the liquids better in the big bottles and stuff. And sea buckthorn oil. Okay, so everybody's heard about omegas. Omega-3s can be very good for your skin. Omega-7s are even better, in my opinion. I really love this stuff. I had a regular customer who would always come in, and she just had amazing skin, and she'd been using this for years. And I was like, okay, if you use it, I'm going to start using it. And I really like the Seabuck Wonders version, because there's no carrageenan, which is a pretty common thickening agent found in other omega-7s, thorn. And yeah, so this is the one time that I may actually suggest this is the one to get. So yeah, it looks like that's about all I have for the slideshow here. In general, I would probably suggest that you increase the number of chickens you eat, basically. Eat the whole skin. Skin is good for you. Skin has collagen. That's another supplement I didn't talk about. You could be taking collagen supplements. For me personally, I don't, because I get my collagen naturally, because pretty much all year round we kind of just live off of bone broth. I'll make it hot, and maybe a few weeks in the heat, in summertime heat, is the only time that we actually don't have bone broth going around the clock kind of deal. But yeah, collagen, aminos, those are all really good for you. And oh yeah, one last thing. So there's all these dark circle remover creams that you could buy, which are mostly going to be filled with like vitamin K. That I've tried those, and I've tried putting those underneath my eyes to remove dark circles, and it really didn't work for me. So just, however, is focus on your liver health. Like I've gotten teas like Shankapadra for my liver, kidneys, and gallbladder's health, and I've also done other teas like Everybody's Tea, and just overall, probably milk thistle would be good for you, and that has really helped me eliminate a lot of my dark circles underneath my eyes. Anyway, guys, just a couple of tips there. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good day.